Hi everyone, and welcome to our little green corner of the world. We're a small, hopeful family with a big love for creativity, sustainability, and nature. Today, we're incredibly excited to share with you our favorite DIY recycled bottle garden decorations and ideas. Beautiful, budget-friendly, and eco-conscious projects that we've created with our own hands and hearts. As a family, we believe that even the simplest materials, like a used plastic bottle, can be transformed into something magical when love and imagination are involved. From glowing lanterns lighting up the garden path, to vertical walls bursting with colorful flowers, to compost towers and aquaponic systems made from repurposed containers. Everything you'll see in this video was made right here, together, in our backyard. These ideas aren't just about decorating. They're about reducing waste, growing food, spending time with loved ones, and showing our children the beauty of creating something meaningful. We hope our projects inspire you to reuse, recycle, and reimagine what's possible in your own garden or small space. If you enjoy this kind of content, we would be so grateful if you'd like, subscribe, and share our channel. Your support helps our little family grow this dream into something bigger. Each comment, each view, each word of encouragement truly means the world to us. So grab a cup of tea, get cozy, and let's walk through these joyful, colorful, and sustainable garden ideas, one bottle at a time. One colorful bottle cap clock. In a lush, blooming garden surrounded by vibrant flowers and rich greenery, a unique and charming timepiece catches the eye. A DIY clock made from recycled bottle caps and a repurposed metal pan. This creative garden decor idea blends functionality with a delightful splash of color and environmental consciousness. At the heart of the design is a simple round metal tray, likely salvaged from an old kitchen item, now transformed into the base of the clock. Around its edge, 12 colorful plastic bottle caps mark the hours, each distinct in hue and contributing to a playful, joyful aesthetic. These caps, originally destined for the recycling bin, now serve a second purpose, breathing life into a once-forgotten item. Numbers 10, 11, and 12 stand out boldly, made from large, colorful plastic magnets or foam cutouts, creating a focal point on the upper part of the clock face. The rest of the hours are subtly represented by the caps themselves, arranged precisely to maintain timekeeping accuracy. The clock hands, made of rustic, possibly reclaimed metal strips, add a touch of vintage charm and contrast beautifully against the more vibrant background. Mounted atop a sturdy wooden post, this timepiece rises above the flower beds, becoming both a practical garden feature and a whimsical art piece. The background of stone walls and wild blooms enhances the rustic appeal, making it feel as though this creation is a natural part of the environment. This recycled bottle cap clock isn't just a clever DIY idea. It's a symbol of how sustainable living can be beautiful, creative, and deeply personal. It invites gardeners and crafters alike to look at everyday waste as an opportunity. Whether using it to teach children about recycling and time, or simply as a cheerful garden ornament, this clock proves that with a little imagination, even the most ordinary objects can be transformed into something extraordinary. Perfect for community gardens, eco-conscious households, or simply lovers of quirky outdoor decor. This project stands as a reminder that sustainability and creativity go hand in hand, one cap, one clock, and one beautiful moment at a time. 2. Swing of recycled dreams. Amid the golden glow of a setting sun, a delightful garden swing hangs gracefully, gently swaying in the evening breeze. This isn't just any swing. It's a handcrafted seat of sustainability and creativity, made entirely from recycled plastic bottles and vibrant floral fabric. It transforms waste into wonder, proving that style and comfort don't need to come at the expense of the environment. The structure of the swing is ingeniously built from dozens of clear plastic bottles, carefully aligned and securely fastened together. Each bottle contributes to the overall sturdiness, with the round bases forming a textured yet stable frame. These reused bottles serve not only as a lightweight construction material, but also as a symbol of environmental awareness, reminding us how much potential exists in items often thrown away. A soft, cushion-like covering of floral-patterned fabric lines the inside of the swing, adding comfort and visual charm. The vivid red, violet, and green tones of the print contrast beautifully with the transparent plastic and the surrounding greenery. This fabric layer doesn't just make the swing more inviting. It elevates the entire piece, turning a utilitarian creation into a work of garden art. Supported by sturdy ropes and suspended from a classic metal frame, the swing is strong enough for both children and adults to enjoy. It invites relaxation, playful moments, and long afternoons under the open sky. Whether placed in a backyard, a schoolyard garden, or a community green space, this swing becomes a focal point, a functional installation that brings joy and sparks conversation. This DIY project exemplifies how resourcefulness and a bit of imagination can result in something truly magical. It's more than a seat. It's a creative solution to plastic waste, a playful nod to upcycling, and a testament to what hands-on craftsmanship can achieve. Ideal for families, eco-enthusiasts, or educators promoting sustainability, this recycled bottle swing is as meaningful as it is beautiful. Let it be a daily reminder that comfort, beauty, and environmental responsibility can swing together in perfect harmony. In every sway, it carries not just a person, but a message: reuse, reimagine, and recreate. 3. Garden mirror with bottle art. Tucked beneath the shade of a tree, a beautiful handcrafted garden mirror rests on the grass, radiating charm and creativity. This mirror is not only a decorative piece, but also a testament to sustainable artistry, crafted with vibrant recycled plastic bottles. It reflects the surrounding greenery while celebrating the harmony between nature and reuse. Framed in a square wooden base, the circular mirror at the center becomes a window into the garden's soul, capturing the light, colors, and movement of leaves above. Surrounding this mirror is a striking arrangement of plastic bottle elements, expertly cut and shaped into leaves, petals, and decorative dots. Painted in cheerful hues of teal, rose pink, lemon yellow, and crystal clear transparency, the upcycled components mimic floral and botanical forms. Each segment appears carefully placed, with the flattened bottoms of plastic bottles transformed into blooming flowers and the sides turned into elegant, angular leaves. These recycled decorations not only add texture and interest but also demonstrate the creative potential of ordinary materials. With a touch of paint and thoughtful assembly, waste has been elevated to garden-worthy ornamentation. This mirror serves as both an aesthetic and functional garden piece. Strategically placed, it can brighten shaded corners, reflect sunlight to illuminate dark spaces, or create the illusion of a larger garden area. More importantly, it adds a sense of wonder and surprise, an unexpected, reflective artwork hidden among the plants. Beyond its beauty, this recycled mirror encourages a mindset of transformation. It invites gardeners and eco-conscious creators to look at plastic bottles not as disposable trash, but as raw material waiting to be reimagined. Children and adults alike can find inspiration in the simplicity of its construction, sparking ideas for their own sustainable craft projects. Ideal for backyards, patios, or community green spaces, this DIY garden mirror adds personality, purpose, and playfulness to any setting. It speaks softly of environmental awareness while boldly displaying artistic flair. In every reflection, it tells a story, not just of the sky and leaves above, but of thoughtful reuse, handmade beauty, and the joy of giving old things new life. For glowing fence from bottles. As night falls and the sky turns deep indigo, a magical glow radiates from the garden. Soft golden lights shimmer through rows of transparent plastic bottles, forming a luminous recycled fence that transforms the entire space into an enchanting evening retreat. This glowing installation is more than just beautiful. It's a shining example of how recycled materials can create practical and aesthetic garden features. Crafted entirely from reused plastic bottles, the structure consists of neatly stacked rows fixed onto a wooden or metal frame, forming a low boundary or decorative wall. Each bottle acts as a tiny lantern, capturing and refracting the warm white glow of string lights threaded through and around them. The result is a dazzling, fairy tale-like ambience that lights up the surrounding flowers and foliage. Nestled among blooming red, yellow, white, and purple flowers, this radiant fence becomes the centerpiece of the garden. Sunflowers and tall plants peek over its edge, while vibrant blossoms reflect the soft illumination below. The contrast between the natural colors of the plants and the recycled brilliance of the bottles creates a visual harmony between nature and innovation. Beyond its visual appeal, this DIY idea promotes environmental responsibility. Instead of discarding used plastic bottles, they've been upcycled into an eco-friendly lighting feature that reduces waste and adds value to the outdoor space. It's a clever solution for anyone looking to beautify their garden while embracing sustainability. This project is ideal for backyard gardeners, urban balcony growers, or community garden organizers who want to enhance their green spaces with low-cost, solar or LED-powered lighting. The design is flexible. It can function as a garden divider, a privacy screen, or even a backdrop for evening gatherings. Installation requires basic materials: empty plastic bottles, a support frame, weatherproof string lights, and some patience for assembly. Once in place, the payoff is stunning, especially after dusk, when the garden comes alive with warmth, color, and sparkle. More than just a craft, this glowing fence is a celebration of creativity, sustainability, and the quiet magic of nighttime gardens. It invites others to rethink waste and imagine new possibilities. Light up your garden, reduce your plastic footprint, and let your creativity shine, literally. 5. Lantern garland from bottles. As twilight gently settles over the garden, a delicate row of glowing lanterns begins to shine, casting a soft, ambient light across the flower beds. Suspended along a string, these elegant lanterns are made not from traditional materials, but from upcycled plastic bottles and simple white plastic spoons. Their beauty lies not just in their gentle illumination, but in the creativity and sustainability they embody. Each lantern begins as a clear plastic bottle, repurposed and reshaped to form the outer shell of the light. The middle section is adorned with rows of plastic spoons, their bowls facing outward like petals. The overlapping spoons create a floral pattern, diffusing the light in a warm and organic way. Once lit from within by small LED bulbs or tea lights, each lantern glows like a firefly captured inside a handcrafted cocoon. These bottle-turned lanterns hang effortlessly along a tension string, stretching from post to tree or across a patio edge. The design is practical, affordable, and surprisingly durable, making it perfect for garden parties, evening relaxation, or just adding a charming touch to the backyard year-round. This DIY project does more than light up a garden. It turns household waste into art. It offers a creative outlet and a practical solution for reusing materials that would otherwise end up in a landfill. The process of constructing the lanterns is simple enough for beginners, yet the result is polished enough to rival store-bought decor. In a world increasingly focused on sustainability, this kind of repurposing speaks volumes. It encourages a shift in perspective, where trash becomes treasure, and where everyday items gain new meaning through craftsmanship and intention. Whether made solo or with family and friends, crafting these lanterns brings people together and leaves a lasting impact, both visually and environmentally. Perfect for gardens, balconies, porches, or even indoor decor, this project is adaptable to many spaces. Add a splash of paint for extra color, or switch up the spoon orientation for unique effects. However you customize it, the outcome is sure to enchant. Let your evenings glow with purpose. With just bottles, spoons, and a little imagination, you can create a garden that's lit not only with light, but with inspiration. Six. Bottle Wall Garden Gate. Nestled in the heart of a flourishing garden, a whimsical gateway welcomes visitors with color, light, and creativity. This gate, surrounded by lush greenery and delicate blossoms, is no ordinary entrance. It is a handcrafted structure built from recycled plastic bottles and jars, each one telling a story of transformation and sustainability. It stands as a living sculpture, blending artistic design with environmental awareness. The wall and gate are formed from an assortment of transparent and tinted bottles, squares, cylinders, and circles, cleverly arranged into a mosaic-like pattern. Shades of green, blue, and clear plastics catch the sunlight, casting shimmering reflections that shift with the changing day. These bottles, once discarded containers, now form a vibrant tapestry that adds personality and visual interest to the garden's border. Climbing plants and flowering vines embrace the archway, intertwining with the bottle structure and adding a touch of natural softness to the recycled materials. The greenery climbs freely up and over the arch, spilling down the sides like nature reclaiming what was once artificial. This harmony between organic growth and repurposed plastic creates a stunning contrast, both bold and delicate. Beyond its beauty, the gate is a powerful statement of what can be achieved through DIY creativity and eco-conscious design. It's functional, sturdy, and eye-catching, a true focal point that elevates the entire space. The bottles are fixed securely within a metal frame, suggesting durability even through seasonal changes. This project is perfect for gardeners who seek to make their space unique and meaningful. It's ideal for community gardens, schools, or private backyards where education and aesthetics come together. The process involves collecting used bottles, cleaning them thoroughly, and carefully assembling them into a pattern. With a bit of welding or support framing, the result is both impressive and practical. Not only does this bottle wall gate define the garden boundary, but it also serves as a symbol of mindful living, showing that what we throw away can become the very thing that invites others in. It's a door to creativity, a passageway to purpose, and a celebration of turning waste into wonder. Step through and be inspired. Seven, colorful bottle cap border. In the heart of a sunlit garden, a playful burst of color winds around the flower bed like a living rainbow. This eye-catching border is made entirely from recycled plastic bottle caps, transformed into a vibrant edging that defines the garden bed with cheerful charm and sustainable intention. Rows of plastic caps, arranged in gently flowing curves, outline the garden's perimeter with bold creativity. Red, blue, green, yellow, orange, and violet caps form a mosaic-like path that both contains the soil and adds a joyful, artistic touch to the natural setting. By placing the caps upright and compactly into the ground, they not only serve a decorative purpose but also create a practical barrier to prevent soil erosion and grass encroachment. This DIY garden edging is more than just a craft project. It's a bold statement of environmental responsibility. Each cap, once part of a discarded bottle, now plays a new role in enriching the landscape. Instead of ending up in landfills or oceans, these small, everyday objects have been collected, cleaned, and given a second life through thoughtful design. The curving pattern of the border mimics organic forms found in nature, helping it blend seamlessly into the garden's aesthetic. It wraps around lush green plants and freshly turned soil, highlighting the contrast between man-made materials and living growth. The result is a delightful visual experience that draws the eye and sparks curiosity. Creating a border like this is accessible to gardeners of all skill levels. It requires only basic tools, patience, and a good collection of colorful caps. The process can become a fun family activity, a school project, or a community challenge, one that teaches the value of reuse, teamwork, and eco-conscious living. Ideal for flower beds, vegetable patches, or even pathways, this bottle cap edging is versatile and durable. Its water-resistant material makes it suitable for all weather conditions, and its compact form ensures longevity through many seasons. Let this colorful boundary inspire more than garden design. Let it inspire change. Every cap tells a story of transformation, reminding us that small actions can have beautiful, lasting effects. In the language of sustainability, this garden border speaks loud and clear. Beauty can grow from what we choose to reuse. 8. Mini garden inside TV. In a cozy corner of a room, an old television set has been reborn, not as a screen for movies or shows, but as a stunning miniature garden filled with glowing recycled bottle lanterns. This upcycled masterpiece is a celebration of creativity, nature, and sustainability, transforming obsolete technology into a whimsical indoor landscape. Inside the hollowed-out frame of the vintage TV, a lush miniature world comes to life. Carefully placed tufts of moss blanket the ground, while small, realistic-looking shrubs and pink flowering plants create the illusion of a tiny enchanted forest. A delicate stone path winds its way through the greenery, inviting the imagination to wander deeper into this magical diorama. What makes this creation truly special are the 3 glowing lanterns made from recycled plastic bottles. Each bottle is fitted with a small handle and illuminated from within by soft, warm lights. These miniature lamps stand like beacons along the mossy path, casting a gentle glow that reflects off the glassy walls of the TV casing, amplifying the ambience and turning the entire structure into a self-contained garden scene. The use of plastic bottles as lanterns adds a meaningful layer to the design. These once disposable items have found new purpose as decorative lights, showing how reuse can lead to remarkable beauty. With a little imagination, simple materials, moss, artificial plants, tiny stones, and discarded electronics can combine to create something extraordinary. This project is perfect for indoor gardeners, crafters, or anyone who wants to give new life to old items. It's compact, low maintenance, and ideal for apartment living or as a centerpiece in an eco-themed room. By recycling a television and repurposing bottles, this DIY piece promotes sustainability while sparking wonder and creativity. Not only does this garden provide a peaceful escape in miniature form, but it also inspires us to think differently about waste. It teaches that what is old, broken, or forgotten can be transformed into something meaningful, beautiful, and full of life. Every glowing bottle, every blade of moss, reminds us that innovation begins when we choose to see potential where others see trash. Let your imagination bloom, one bottle, one idea, one repurposed screen at a time. 9. Recycled bottle garden pathlights. As dusk falls and the sky turns to shades of lavender and gold, a serene garden path comes to life with the warm glow of handcrafted lights. These enchanting fixtures, lining both sides of the walkway, are made from recycled plastic bottles, transformed into elegant and functional garden pathlights that guide the way with both charm and purpose. Each light features a plastic bottle, inverted and securely mounted on a metal rod. The bottles, in a variety of subtle tints like amber, ruby, aqua, and clear, softly diffuse the glow of LED or solar-powered lights placed inside. Their gentle luminescence bathes the surrounding flowers and gravel path in a magical ambience, creating a fairy tale atmosphere perfect for evening strolls or nighttime garden gatherings. This DIY lighting solution blends sustainability with aesthetic appeal. Instead of tossing used plastic bottles into recycling bins or landfills, they've been creatively repurposed into weather-resistant lanterns that add structure, safety, and beauty to the garden. The bottle's original shapes are preserved, giving each fixture a slightly unique form, while the addition of color elevates their visual impact. The setup is both simple and scalable. With just a collection of empty bottles, metal or bamboo stakes, LED lights, and a bit of time, anyone can build a personalized lighting system for their garden. Whether you choose a rainbow pattern like this one, stick to one color scheme, or leave bottles clear for a minimalist look, the result will always be captivating and cost-effective. Beyond lighting a path, this project encourages a new perspective on waste and creativity. It demonstrates how everyday objects can be reused in practical and inspiring ways. The lights also enhance nighttime safety, making it easier to navigate garden spaces without harsh or overly bright bulbs. Perfect for backyard borders, community garden walkways, or even decorative features at garden parties and weddings. These recycled bottle lights combine form and function with eco-conscious elegance. They invite guests to explore the garden slowly, appreciating not only the blooms, but also the ingenuity behind each glowing bottle. With every step illuminated by reused materials, this path becomes more than just a walkway. It becomes a journey through light, imagination, and responsible design. Ten, recycled bottle compost towers, lined up neatly in a blooming garden. A row of clear plastic bottles stands tall and purposeful, each one transformed into a mini composting tower. This clever DIY setup is more than just a visual curiosity. It's an eco-friendly composting solution made entirely from reused plastic bottles, ideal for small gardens or anyone looking to reduce kitchen waste sustainably and creatively. Each bottle is filled with layers of organic material, vegetable peels, fruit scraps, shredded leaves, citrus rinds, and green cuttings. The clear sides make it easy to observe the decomposition process, turning these containers into both functional composters and educational tools. Labels like Compost, Freshie, Organic, and Carrot are boldly displayed, indicating the type of waste inside, adding a touch of organization and character to the arrangement. The setup is incredibly practical. By cutting off the bottoms and punching small holes for air circulation, the bottles become breathable columns for composting. Moisture stays regulated, pests stay out, and the layered contents naturally break down into nutrient-rich compost. Once the process is complete, the soil can be added directly to garden beds or potted plants, giving back to the very earth from which it came. What makes this DIY composting method especially appealing is its simplicity and accessibility. It doesn't require a large backyard or fancy equipment. Just a few clean bottles, organic waste, and a bit of patience. It's a great project for beginners, city dwellers, classrooms, or families wanting to teach children about sustainability and natural cycles. Besides its eco-benefits, this bottle tower system also helps reduce household waste, keeps composting compact and tidy, and allows easy rotation or reloading as needed. Whether set up in a garden corner, a balcony, or near a kitchen garden, it's an efficient way to turn food scraps into black gold. These humble towers are a vivid example of circular living, where waste becomes wealth and trash transforms into treasure. With just a handful of plastic bottles, anyone can start composting, gardening, and contributing to a healthier planet. It's a small step that yields big results, one layer of orange peels and garden trimmings at a time. (11) Recycled bottle aquaponic garden. Innovation meets sustainability in this compact aquaponic system, where vibrant plants flourish in recycled plastic bottles suspended above a lively fish tank. This brilliant DIY project merges gardening with aquaculture, turning an ordinary space into a self-sustaining, eco-friendly food-growing ecosystem. It's a visual and functional harmony of life, plants above and fish below, working together in a closed-loop cycle. Each planter is crafted from a horizontally cut plastic bottle, repurposed into a soil-filled container that holds a variety of leafy greens and vegetables. Lettuce, herbs, and cherry tomatoes sprout from the tops, their roots nourished by the nutrients carried in water from the fish tank. The bottles are arranged in neat rows on a supportive frame above the tank, optimizing vertical space and offering a tidy, modern appearance. The system operates through natural symbiosis. The fish produce waste that enriches the water with nitrogen, which is then pumped up to the bottles to feed the plants. In turn, the plants filter and clean the water before it returns to the tank below. It's an elegant, low-waste method of food production that requires no chemical fertilizers and uses significantly less water than traditional gardening. Ideal for small homes, apartments, schools, or anyone interested in sustainable food systems. This setup proves that you don't need a large backyard to grow fresh produce. It's compact enough to fit indoors or on a balcony, and it's a fantastic educational tool for learning about biology, ecology, and responsible consumption. This project showcases the incredible potential of everyday materials. Plastic bottles, which often end up in landfills, are given a meaningful second life as vital components of a living, breathing ecosystem. With just a few tools, a water pump, tubing, and a little creativity, anyone can replicate this design. More than just a gardening project, this aquaponic system is a symbol of regenerative thinking, where waste becomes resource and where small-scale systems have big impact. It encourages mindfulness in how we eat, grow, and care for our environment. Whether used to supplement kitchen herbs or to teach children about sustainability, this bottle-powered garden is a testament to innovation through reuse. A sustainable future, after all, can start with a bottle and a fish. "12. Color bottles hanging garden." As dusk settles and string lights begin to twinkle, a vibrant pathway bursts into life, bordered by walls of color and creativity. This whimsical garden corridor showcases an imaginative use of recycled plastic bottles, transformed into cheerful hanging planters that cradle blooming flowers. It's a stunning example of how waste can blossom into beauty. Each planter is made from the lower half of a plastic bottle, turned upside down, painted in vivid hues of red, blue, green, yellow, purple, and orange. Strung with natural rope and attached to a wooden pallet wall, the bottles dangle like hanging lanterns, offering an explosion of color even before the flowers begin to bloom. Inside, a variety of flowering plants cascade gently, adding layers of texture and organic softness to the structured, playful pattern of the planters. The setting is enhanced by soft, golden fairy lights suspended above and interwoven between the planters, casting a warm glow over the space. This not only illuminates the garden, but also adds a cozy, enchanted feel perfect for evening relaxation or small gatherings. The combination of light, color, and greenery transforms the area into a magical tunnel that invites guests to wander and admire. Beyond its charm, this vertical garden setup offers practical advantages. It maximizes space by growing vertically, ideal for small backyards, balconies, or narrow alleyways. It encourages recycling by reusing plastic waste and promotes gardening in urban environments where horizontal planting space is limited. Creating this effect is surprisingly simple. With a collection of used bottles, acrylic paint, string, potting soil, and flowering plants, anyone can build a similar display. The bottles are easy to cut and drill, and painting them adds a layer of personalization to the project. The setup is scalable too. Expand it with more pallets or experiment with herb planting for a kitchen garden twist. This colorful hanging garden is more than decoration. It's an uplifting statement of sustainability and joyful reuse. It turns trash into art and transforms forgotten corners into flourishing, light-filled spaces. With every flower that blooms and every bottle reused, it becomes a living tribute to creativity, care, and a greener world. Let color and purpose hang side by side, one bottle at a time. And that brings us to the end of this beautiful journey through creativity, color, and sustainability. From glowing bottle lanterns and vertical flower walls to compost towers, aquaponic gardens, and colorful path borders. Each project we've shared is a small but meaningful step toward a greener, more imaginative world. We hope these DIY ideas have sparked something inside you. Whether it's your first time upcycling or you're already a garden enthusiast, remember, every bottle reused, every flower planted, and every corner brightened brings us closer to a healthier planet and a more joyful home. These projects weren't made in a studio or with a big team. They were created by us, a small, hopeful family who loves spending time together, getting our hands dirty, and dreaming big from our own backyard. This channel is our way of sharing that journey with you, and we're so grateful you're here with us. If you enjoyed this video and found inspiration in any of the ideas, please give it a thumbs up, leave us a comment, and subscribe to our channel. Your support means everything to us. It helps us grow, create more content, and continue this mission of turning waste into wonder, one bottle at a time. Let us know which idea was your favorite or what you'd like to see next. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, keep creating, keep reusing, and keep spreading light, just like those glowing garden bottles. Thank you for watching. From our little garden family to yours. See you in the next video.